All right, we will call the July 18th Board of Education meeting to order. Start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Roll call. We have all board members here except for Mary. Dr. Babcock is out of town today. First on the agenda is the approval of the consent agenda, which is the minutes from the June 27 budget and regular board meetings.
Motion to approve as presented.
Support. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Public comments. Does the public?
Not for me.
Any comments? Okay.
Get you guys out of here quick.
All right, next is new business.
Are we not? No committee reviews? I guess
Oh,
not.
sorry.
Oh,
Should have done a finance on here, sorry.
yeah, let's catch Steve. We will do committee reports.
Finance.
Finance.
We met
Just
just,
met.
we just met prior to this meeting. Mostly covering the June financials as they're finalizing up. There's still some more items coming in, but everything's looking pretty good on those. Reviewed credit cards. Headley rollback, we talked about, and there's two items, new business items that we will be talking about, and Mark will talk further, but it's essentially a way to recover some of our losses through the Headley rollbacks. And again, Mark will cover at length when we get to that point. Fruitport Shared Services Agreement, you see that in the board packet. We simply discussed that in our meeting, and the Finance Committee has decided to table it just because they're working for free right now, so we're all good.
That was discussed.
It's not seconded.
So anyway, we can discuss that, but that comes with the recommendation of the Finance Committee. That was it.
Okay. Thanks, Steve. Speaking of those, the Headley rollback and an election, that is the first order of business under new business is the approval of a resolution calling for an election, and it is included, and if there's any questions, let us know, but it's setting up for the regular election of school electors in November.
Just so everybody understands, this resolution is to have an election.
Right.
Is for us asking to.
It's required to get us on the ballot.
Exactly.
Get board members on the ballot. We have to
The next item is what we're asking the voters to vote on.
Right.
So I would motion to approve the resolution calling for the election.
Support.
Any further questions or discussions on that? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 And opposed? Okay, thank you.
Roll call?
Oh, is that a roll call? Oh, yep, okay. Mrs. B, we'll start with you.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Okay, next is the approval of the certification of the ballot proposition. And that is attached also as in the packet where it says certification of ballot proposition, and there you can see where it relates to PA 116, and if there's any questions on that, I think the actual language is, it's going to go on the ballot as Exhibit B on the prior one. And it's exempting 4 mills for the next 9 years.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, why don't you have Mark give us a
Yeah,
little bit of a
so-
summary? We talked about this at the budget, but.
Yeah, so the confusing part about the Headley rollback is that you have 18, we all have 18 mills here, but then based on a formula from the county, our 18 mills can decrease based on if inflation exceeds or if our growth of our taxable value exceeds the percentage of inflation. So for the past 2 years, our growth has exceeded that. So what that basically means is, hey, we are getting more in property taxes than what you guys originally thought. Therefore, we're gonna take money back from you guys and make you, force you to have less than 18 mils. So last year, prime example, when I brought this to Kurt, we were losing roughly $4,000 last year. The cost of election is more than $4,000 for the year. So it didn't make sense. And then we thought, hey, let's table this, let's make sure that we run this again next year. We got a Headley rollback, now it's gonna cost us about $13,000 for this year, and then for the next 9 years on top. Election costs a lot cheaper, plus the governor's election is in November, so the state kind of pays for a lot of the cost, so it's the right time to do it. So what we did was a 4 mil, plus the 17 point some mills, but the max is 18 mils that you can levy. So, and again, for us, it's not property value, not single homes, it's companies, people have second homes. So 90% of the people that are gonna vote on this, it doesn't impact. It's just, it's restoring what they voted back in 2020, and it's gonna maintain us hopefully to 2030 unless our property values go crazy compared to what inflation is. And
Seems
it's a
unlikely
very complicated-
given inflation. Right.
It's a
Right.
very
Given
complicated thing.
inflation right now.
But, yes, I am going to experience that. I think that we are going to take another Headley rollback this year. But then I think it's gonna slowly slide down that we might not for the following years. Because North Muskegon has not had one since when I looked, when Sharon, left. I was looking, we haven't had one since then. That's why you guys did a 10-year with 18 mils, because we never have had a Headley rollback in those years, so.
Thank you,
Very
Mark.
complicated for me.
Thank you, Mark. Are there any questions on that whole process?
All right, I will motion for the approval of the certification of ballot proposition.
Support?
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And opposed? Okay, next is the approval of the business services agreement with Fruitport for the next 2 years. And it basically continues the same agreement that we have had with a 3% increase each year. And you can see in the actual contract that's attached what those numbers are. So I can tell you from the Finance Committee perspective, we're very happy with the arrangement. And, we discussed that at Finance, and it sounds like Fruitport's already approved it on their end, so we had that, Mark mentioned, had that part done first, so that you would view it after they'd already approved it. Any questions or comments on this agreement?
I would move to approve the Fruitport Shared Services Agreement as presented.
Support?
Moving second, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? All right, next, surprise, but I guess we always have to be ready for these types of things, is the resignation of our middle school, high school principal, effective in a couple weeks. And when did Ken start?
2016.
2016, so it's been about 6 years that he was the principal for us, so sure other people will have some things to say, but Ken has certainly was a great addition to North Muskegon, and he's done just a fantastic job, and the energy that he brought to the position, and kind of combined with his passion for education and the kids has been a great asset to the school for all those years. And I know all the kids, students really enjoyed working with Ken, and so did the staff, and so he will certainly be missed, and those are my thoughts. And we certainly wish him best of luck going forward. And if anybody else has any other thoughts, feel free.
Go wait for comments.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just sent Ken an email and the board just saying how one of our decisions to come here and back to North Muskegon and to North Muskegon was how, Ken Byard. So my son was going into high school and took a day of shadowing a student here at North Muskegon, and just, that whole interaction was refreshing, right? Coming from a different school system, it just didn't have that. And that was something that's certainly unique in our community, in our school, and he will be missed.
Okay. All right. Good. Have a motion?
I move that we approve the resignation of Ken Meyer with regret.
Support with regrets.
Thank you. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. And then we move on to board comments. We'll start with Carolyn.
Well, I'm glad we're continuing our business arrangement with Fruitport.
Me too.
Ken's gonna leave some big shoes to fill. I'm happy for him that he's excited about what his next step is going to be, but we are definitely going to miss him. Yeah, that's it.
I will echo that Ken has been great. Fortunately, he's still going to be in the community, which is nice. So we'll get to see how he does as he moves on. Yeah, to what he's got lined up.
As a matter of clarity, I noticed on our agenda, it just said the approval with Fruitport through 22-23, but that actually is through 24. It's a 2-year agreement. And I just want to say it's great
Thank you.
working with you guys, Jessica, as well. And, look forward to the next couple of years with you, and appreciate all you've done so far. And then also, Ken was a hell of a spirit to have around, and brought a lot of energy and enthusiasm to the building, and certainly going to be big shoes to fill. Going to miss him, but hopefully he'll be very active in the community regardless. That's it.
Thank you, Steve. I've said my points on both those things, so I'll pass it along to Ben. He's kind of done that too.
Yep.
I'll pass it along. Mrs. B.
I do wish Ken the best. I'm sure we'll see him often, since he still has a side of our school. I wish him very, very best.
I guess for everybody out in the community that might be listening, we posted for the position, and so we're moving forward on that front. So we should be, knock on wood, ready to go by the time school starts. So I'm sure everybody else is jumping on board to help with that process as well. So. Okay. Any other questions or comments? Good in the order? Okay. We are adjourned. Go enjoy a nice early school board meeting in the summer. It's always